Hi, welcome to the second part of the loops. We're going to talk about the do-while loop this time. The do-while is similar to the while. However, if you want your loop to execute at least once, you can use the do-while. Because the while statements, if you remember, within the while statements, just a quick revision for that. In here, we always say int, for instance, int x equal 10, for instance, and then say while x less than, I'm going to make it greater than. This time is not always less than. Greater than, and it is very simple. It is greater than, for instance, 3. Of course, you put in brackets and say C out, no, something like that, C out x. And then we say x, for instance, minus equal, for instance, 3. Something like that. So in this case, if you may recall, I got this one, change the color. If you may recall, first we need to do this. Secondly, the while statement is not always true. If it's true, we'll go the body. If it's not true, we'll leave outside. So it's not always get executed. Depends on the boolean expressions in here. Of course, in this case, that's gonna the output of it is gonna be 10. Then take away 3, which is 7, and then it's going to be 4, and then is 1. I know, sorry, that's just 7, 4, and 10, 7, and of course 4, because then minus a 3 that's going to give me 1, which is not the case. So always the while statement, if you remember, this gets evaluated first, so it's not always the case, because if this value here, for instance, is 1, alright, if value is 1, so in this case there's no output because 1 is less than 3. So the first thing get evaluated is in here the boolean expressions. However, if I want to write a program and I want that program to run at least once at least, I can use the do while. In that case, how do I use do while? That's what we're gonna explain in a minute. It's similar to the while. I'll just get rid of these in here first. But let's explain how to do the while. It is can do the do while, and it is the first thing with the do while. In here, right, this one, I change color to here somewhere. If I do this, go in here, go back, I got this one. The do while. The first thing you do, it is, for instance, we've got a value, for instance, anything, int s equal 20, and then it says do. Can you see that do? You open your brackets. Here it is. You put your statements, all the statements here, and then you close it, and then you do while. The while, just the same while you put it here. However, the end of the while here, the end of this while, you have to put. Sorry, here you have to put a semi. Right. Apologize for that. Here it is. Semicolon. You have to put a semicolon here. Don't forget that there's a semicolon in here. Typical example, for instance, if I want to say int, something like that, int x equal 1 or 10, and this says do, and I say for instance probably something like that, C out x, and then I say while, then I say probably I get rid of this one with the increments. And here, of course, there are different things you can use with the do while. Do while is pretty useful in some cases, especially if you want to repeat the program, which I'm going to demonstrate that in the program. I write the code here. For instance, say x plus plus here. Here while, say while, it is x less than or less than or equal 12, right? And then you close that in here. Here it is. So the first thing, when x equals 10, do, of course, C out x is going to be 10, increased by 1, and so it becomes 11, while x less than or equal to 12, which is 11, if it's true, so it's going to go back in here to the do while. Do, then C out, because I increased 11, now it becomes 12, comes in here, that's a true, because of the true, it goes back to the do while, and so on. So when this increased to 13, of course, this is going to be false, and if it's false, it goes all that one. It's very useful, actually, the do while to be used in this program. This example, of course, using the while is more appropriate in case. However, if you like to run the program, yes or no, do while always is being used for that, which I'm going to demonstrate it in the tutorial. Right. Before I do tutorials, increment and decrement, we've talked about this before. It is, if you look at this one, this one I mentioned that. This one means x equal x plus 1 or x plus equal or x equal plus equal 1, the same thing. So increases by 1. So that's called increment, and decrement is the minus in here. We use that increment and of course the decrement. This will conclude actually the do while statement, which is usually it's very useful use when you're like to run the program again and again. Thank you very much. Should you have any issues with do while, please come and ask me and explain it further for you. Thank you very much.